A lot of people will say black people are always trying to play the victim.
But freedom is not enough.
The truth is the truth.
You do not take a person who for years has been hobbled by chains
by the other race in regards to taking responsibility for their ancestors' actions. Sometimes got to answer for somebody's stuff somebody else did before you, but it's still a problem today.
You do not wipe away the scars of centuries by saying now, you are free to go where you want. Bringing up to the starting line of a race and then say, you are free to compete with all the others, and still justly believe that you have been completely fair.
Probably not.
It is an idea. If I do something wrong, I have to pay you some form of reparations. All right, fam. A lot of people will say black people are always trying to play the victim. But sometimes the truth is the truth. And we have somebody who should know a little bit about the truth. We're going to listen to Lyndon B. Johnson's address to Howard University.
The right to share fully and equally in American society. To vote, to hold a job, to enter a public place, to go to school. It is the right to be treated in every part of our national life as a person equal in dignity and promise to all others. But freedom is not enough.
Not enough.
You do not wipe away the scars of centuries by saying now, you are free to go where you want and do as you desire and choose the leaders you please. You do not take a person who for years has been hobbled by chains and liberate him, bringing up to the starting line of a race and then say, you are free to compete with all the others, and still justly believe that you have been completely fair.
Probably not.
Thus, it is not enough just to open the gates of opportunity. All our citizens must have the ability to walk through those gates. And this is the next and the more profound stage of the battle for civil rights. We seek not just freedom, but opportunity. We seek not just legal equity, but human ability. Not just equality as a right and a theory, but equality as a fact and equality as a result.
All right, fam. That's a mouthful. Now, the thing is that we always understand is that a society is supposed to take care of its ills. Say for example, a country does something to another country, they pay them some form of reparations. That's just the way it is, right? Now, when you look at it, he is saying it's not just right to say, hey, you've been wrong. We're going to set the record straight. And now you can live where you want to live. You can work where you want to work. It is an idea. If I do something wrong, I have to pay you some form of reparations. And this is the court system all day. Everyone that goes to small claims court, they're asking for some form of reparation because something happened towards them. Now, I know what you're saying. You're saying, but that's you representing yourself in court if it happens to you. But how about this? How about if someone wrongfully dies, right? And their family sues whomever is left. See, that happens all day, every day. And Lyndon B is saying, hey, we have to do more in order to set the record straight. Now, you're going to say, what rights do black people have that white people don't have? We all have the same rights in the sense. But what we're saying is the wealth that was promised. And that's the whole point. No one is playing a victim if you set the record straight and give the people what they deserve, and what they deserve is reparation. Now, can you be a conservative black man and want reparations for what was the ills of America to your people? Am I? Because I'm telling you, I'm more on a conservative than I am a liberal. There's a lot of things that's happening on the left I do not agree with, and I don't agree with. But I don't like to be put in a box simply because I can see something that the other side is saying as a Republican. Yeah, I am for a person to have certain rights as to bear arms. But at the same time as having the rights to bear arms, I am against someone taking life. You see what I'm saying? But does that make me only a Republican? No, I do believe also that we black people here that came by way of cargo slave ships and brought to this country should receive some form of reparations for the ills that America, and I am American, has done to its people. What you got to say?
Nah, man, said a mouthful. I get it. I'm with Lyndon B. Johnson, man. Like I said, he's one of the presidents that did some things for black people, and he spoke a lot of truth. Especially, we didn't talk about the part, but he talked a lot of truth about the black family and it being broken down and how it was broken down by basically the ending of slavery, and pushing basically a bunch of poor class, basically no class with no money, or had to stay on the stay on the plantation to make money. So he talks about how that breakdown and how that has given whites a head start so much in regards to bringing them up to the finish line. And hey, we're gonna bring you up to the finish line. We freed you. Now we're gonna try to have a race. No, you're too far behind. You're not equipped to have this race. So I think he spoke a lot of truth in that, and he spoke a lot of truth in regards to what needs to be done by the other race in regards to taking responsibility for those actions and for their ancestors' actions. Sometimes got to, like you said, answer for somebody's stuff somebody else did before you, but it's still a problem today. So yeah, I agree wholeheartedly in regards to what Lyndon B. Johnson said. In regards to, like, that's why he's one of the number of other presidents that did a lot for black people outside big time of Barack Obama. But yeah.